Loosh,
Ibby,
and you. It's the Cool Cousins podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen,
to another one.
Now, before we continue, Ibby, I just gotta do one thing for you, and I want you to tell me what this does for you, all right? And hopefully, you guys can hear it in the listening in and watching. No.
Where my dog's at?
Okay.
Drop.
That's enough for copyright reasons. But
My dude.
a big rest in peace to Earl Simmons, aka DMX, who just recently passed away. And the reason why I brought up the Rough Riders anthem is because the beginning of that song shook the world. And then you heard him. That's the first time I ever heard DMX when he did that.
Yeah.
And then and I saw the motorcycles and the quad bikes.
Oh my God. Those became so popular after that.
Do you remember the music video?
Unbelievable.
It just shook the world. I was in a really bad state musically because Tupac had just passed away.
Okay.
And DMX had quickly filled that void for me. Because Wu-Tang was kind of popping still, and they had their hoodies and they had their merch, and like it was like the thing, the graffiti, everyone was doing the W everywhere. You had Method Man and Redman and the Killer Bees and Ghostface Killah and Raekwon. That was cool. But then when DMX came up on the scene with It's Dark and Hell is Hot,
Bro, this guy had banger after banger after banger. My God. X gonna give it to you? That's my tune, bro.
yeah,
That's my jam.
well, it's all about, again, shout out to Swiss Beats for the productions.
Oh my.
But it's all about that.
Yeah. It just makes you feel some type of way, you know
And
what
then
I
it's
mean?
like, and then it builds up.
Yeah.
It's what you're hearing. It's what you're hearing, right? And for those of you listening and watching, if you guys are aware of DMX, and I know this is bringing you back and sending all types of emotions through your heart, and I'm saddened because, you know, X had a lot of rough times recently, and, you know, his prime, he had clearly passed his prime.
Yeah.
And, you know, he went out in a really, really tough way with an overdose and heart attack and stuff like that. But for me, the thing about DMX was what he did to people. When Rough Riders Anthem first came on, I remember this was in high school, and it was the Much Music Video Dance. All right, my high school was hosting that. Now, my high school had a large population of Lebanese people and a large population of Haitian people, and then you can sprinkle in a few Africans as well, and everybody was really, really tight. I remember requesting that song to the DJ, and I don't think he realized what was about to happen.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he realized what it was he was about to do.
That's how Rough Riders roll.
So he played the song, and I promise you, Ibby, everybody lost their shit. We all got into a circle. You see the boys, all the Lebs, all the Arabs, all the blacks coming running from outside, towels in their back pocket, and now suddenly swinging in the air. And this is a Much Music high school dance. Like, this is like, bye, 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 but you want to fool for me.
Boys,
You want
Backstreet
to
Boys.
come through a do the deed. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. And then out of nowhere, the DJ literally left his podium because he was in fear, because we were losing our minds. We were pushing each other. You know when you make a circle and you're pushing, everyone's
like
pushing.
what do they call it? A mosh pit?
Not even a mosh pit, because we weren't hitting each other
Okay.
like with like rock and roll music type.
Yeah.
Well, not rock and roll, but like punk music. But everybody was in a circle jumping and making a helicopter with their towels. And it was just Rough Riders anthem, bro.
Hype.
You know? Hype.
Hype.
Yeah. We were shoulder to shoulder a little bit.
Yeah.
We were bumping.
The good old days.
The good old days. Now we got guys worshiping, giving lap dances to the Satan and putting blood in shoes.
Now, with that being said, what is the topic that we're trying to bring up about DMX right now?
Well, before we continue, I mean, I want to celebrate him.
I absolutely want to too.
I want to celebrate him and make sure that people understand what it is that he did for me. Because before we continue, and I know where you're going with this, but before we continue, it's important that I also explain something. What I loved about DMX was how imperfect he was. Okay. What I loved about DMX was the emotions, all of them, the range of emotions. Because let me explain. Okay, Rough Riders anthem was something that you brought with the boys, and you it was a ride or die. That was their motto. That was the ride or die life. It was kind of like, Thug Life. Pac tried to do that. He had the Outlaws. He had the West Side, California, everything, right? Ride or die. You were in a party mood. He had Party Up. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, right? He made a song, Everything's Gonna Be All Right. Or no, okay. She used to tell me that. Remember that?
Yeah.
Featuring Faith Evans? That was a song for his grandma. Hey, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Get back on my feet so I can tear shit up, right? That was, Slippin' was like his dark, rainy poem. Damien, A Conversation with the Devil? Hey, yo, what up, dog? I'm right here. You good? Remember that? I don't know if I'm going to last, right? And he's just having that back and forth. And he had Damien 1, Damien. So DMX, the point that I'm making is that DMX literally had range, emotional range. And you can literally experience every human emotion through him and through his music.
He had big influence in the rap industry. Big.
Yeah. And
towards people like listeners and to upcoming rappers or current rappers at the time. Like, he changed the game. Definitely.
Yeah. And he brought that realness, right? Like, people were barking for no reason.
Bro.
When DMX came out.
I was doing it for no reason. In school, in school, at home.
Right? Like, people were just like, everybody, where my dogs at?
Yeah.
We right here, dog. Where my dogs at? We right here. So big shout out and rest in peace to DMX. And, it's sad. Like, suddenly people are talking about him and listening to him and stuff. X has always been he's on my Spotify list. He's always in my car. Like, it's not just now because he's passed. Yeah. You obviously have a greater appreciation for him because you know that you're not going to be seeing him anymore.
Or a potential of having new music anymore coming from him.
Exactly. But, I mean, speaking of that, shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, yes.
You want to talk
big
about
time. Yeah, so saw it on Instagram. They're buying a what was it exactly?
I think it's the rights to all his music.
To all his music for $10 million. And
was it 10 or 17?
I think I read 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure.
No. You know what it is?
What?
I think it's 10 million for his 17 children.
10 million for 17 children. Yeah.
That's where I got it.
So, yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce are buying the rights to all his music for $10 million, and they're going to give it to all 17 of DMX's children for free.
I don't mind that.
Shout out to Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, shout out to Hove.
Unbelievable move.
And Queen Bee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And I think, wow, talk about closure and talk about X truly resting in peace and, bringing that to his family. And the thing is about Jay-Z that a lot of people don't know is he wasn't a fan of DMX because when Jay-Z... because Jay-Z had Rockefeller Records, but then he acquired Def Jam, and X was signed to Def Jam, and X was a little bit too aggressive and gritty and street for Jay-Z, and so I think that's why they let DMX go from Def Jam, and then he had to start Bloodline Records, and there's a little bit of drama there, and I think this is Jay-Z's way of kind of righting that wrong. For X and his family.
Man, the respect to that though, still, like, that is an unbelievable gesture. You know what I mean? It shows you how much influence he had on other rappers or other artists in the industry. You know what I mean? To have somebody buy something for $10 million. That's not a small sum, maybe to Jay-Z, but like $10 million and give it to 17 of his children just to give back. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Shout out, man. It's unbelievable.
It's really, really, it's amazing. But the question now, and of course, unfortunately, in the days that we live in, it's not good enough for somebody to have passed away. Mm-hmm. It's not good enough for somebody to no longer be able to create and be an artist and do what they do. It seems like cancel culture is actually reaching people from beyond the grave now.
I am sick and fucking tired of cancel culture. Always after the wrong fucking shit, bro. Always. Yeah. Like, why? Like, why now? Why? Because his name finally surfaced again. So somebody wants to hang on to that for themselves, to get clout off of that as well.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, the feminist movement is trying to cancel DMX over rape and anti-LGBT lyrics, especially now after his death. And these are not new. This isn't new material. This isn't new content.
Years old.
This is years old content. That's, you know, these some of these songs were hit songs that they're talking about. And it really goes to show you really like how far cancel culture is willing to go.
You have an artist like DMX who has just passed away. Now that his name is all over social media, everybody's talking about him. Now you have somebody who wants get clout off of that for themselves, for own personal reasons, by canceling DMX for a song that was made years ago. In those, like, let's go back to that year that song was made. How many songs were released by other artists who spoke about whatever, being homophobic or whatnot? Lyrics about drugs, about women, about this and about that. Why don't you go after those guys too? Why just DMX? Because now his name is very popular? Mm-hmm. The guy is dead. Just let the guy rest. Just let it go. And then we have Lil Nas X, who just gave a lap dance to the devil, and still nobody wants to cancel his ass.
And put a drop of human blood in shoes.
And still nobody wants to cancel his ass.
No, because he's homosexual and people are afraid to actually, you know, speak their truth these days.
It's bullshit. It's not even about the homosexuality at this point. It's about the fact that he was able to take a scripture from the Bible, put a verse on the shoe, Satanism and all that stuff. How are not people offended or upset about that to the point where they want to cancel Lil Nas X? But let's go grab somebody who just died, all right, who had an unbelievable career, influence on artists, influence on listeners who listen to his music.
Go, Ibby, go.
You know what I mean?
Go, bro.
Why?
Go in.
It's whatever is relevant.
He made music, and that's the thing is it's that cancel culture is it's desperate and it's hungry, it's thirsty. It's like a massive void that needs to be fed, and it's disgusting that they're leveraging a man's death and the attention that he's now getting. Now they want to start talking about rape and LGBT lyrics from before. But by the way, let's not talk about his beautiful songs about mental health. Or his grandma, or his brothers, his gang, a trust and loyalty, doing right by your family, building a business. Like, let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about how he may have offended some people with his lyrics 20 years ago.
Too fucking bad. That's his opinion. That's how he feels. Like,
it's not even, no. And you know what? You're right. It's not even how he feels, bro. It's not even how he feels. You know what it is? It's his content as an artist. And this is the point, is that cancel culture is going after the concept of being an artist, the concept of being different and of creating things, of making things that you may not agree with. That's the point of creating. And these are people, by the way, most of the cancel culture is full of people that don't create. These are not people that are innovative and ambitious and they're creative and imaginative. No. These are lazy people that just want to, like you said, get clout and be relevant because mommy, look at me.
Yep.
And people are just trying to mourn an artist. Like, I just spent 10 minutes explaining what he did to me and the impact that he had on me. Do you think I remember the rape lyrics and what he said about LGBT? Do you think that affected me in any way? You know? And for them, the cancel culture, he's dead now, rest in peace. So they're not trying to teach him a lesson. What they're trying to do is make an example out of him for future artists. So now you have artists that are going to be afraid to get canceled. And as soon as you're afraid to be canceled, you have lost
the battle big time.
You have lost the battle of creativity, of being an artist, and actually putting something out in the universe that is true to you. And you let the universe decide whether it's good or not.
Yeah. These cancel culture groups, they're just a bunch of Twitter fingers who are sitting at home with envy and pity against other people and have nothing to do better in their lives than go after somebody who just passed away.
Envy, and they want to be pitied. They want to be like, oh, we're the victims here.
Of course,
we're the
bro.
victims.
Of course, it's always about somebody else. It's never about let's celebrate the great impact that DMX has put on this world.
Yeah, and even still, he's imperfect. Like I told you, that was actually the brilliance of his music.
Unbelievable.
He was imperfect. I listened to him and I didn't agree with some things and I agreed with others. That's the experience of listening to an artist, of watching. When you watch a movie, okay, and there's a rape scene or there's a homophobic scene or there's something happening, it's up to the viewer to decide. That's what freedom looks like. That's what freedom of speech looks like. Okay? It's not whether or not you're offended that matters. It's whether or not you have the right and freedom to be offended the same way they have the right and freedom to do what they did.
Bro, at the end of the day, this man made music, okay? What's the point of music? It's to tell a story.
That's right.
It's to tell a story.
Absolutely.
It's just a story, bro. That's it.
Yep.
A story created in a musical type of way, with rhythm, lyrics, to put you in a certain type of mood.
Yep.
If it does that to you, boom, great. If it doesn't, move on. Listen to something else.
So the activists, and I'm reading here off the article, the activists are concerned that some lyrics from DMX songs may be considered homophobic and anti-women. Okay, stay concerned. Stay concerned. Good for you. You're concerned? That's fine. You have every right to be concerned. You take that concern and you go to bed with it. And some songs may be, okay, well, they may be considered homophobic. Great. Thank you. Now what? What do we do now?
Now we sit behind a screen and let's just wait for somebody to cancel DMX.
It's not about your feelings. I don't care about your concern, and I don't care what may be considered. That doesn't matter. Because if we're all going to sit here and talk about our concerns and what may be considered as offensive, as truth, then the world has gone to shit.
100%. Like, how bored? Like back in the day, nobody even blinked an eye to this stuff. Why now?
Yeah. So let me read the lyrics, okay, for those curious about it. So they're focusing on two songs in particular. The first song is X is Coming. All right? Like I did before. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, X is coming for ya. Boom, boom. Like the tugboats.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Can't do nothing for ya. Boom, boom. X is coming for ya. Run, hide, duck, duck. We don't give a fuck. Do you remember that?
Solid fucking track.
God damn, that was a good song.
Bro.
That just brought it out, right? Like just hearing me.
Goosebumps.
Because the song was about X is coming. X is the literal darkest version of DMX. like Slim Shady, or it's an alter ego.
Exactly.
X is coming for you. 1, 2, X is coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock the door. 5, 6, get your crucifix. 7, 8, don't stay up late. Bro, he brought you into a horror movie.
Of course, bro. See what I'm telling you? It's just stories.
And that was like a little girl saying it, like hiding in the corner, holding
Yeah.
a cross. That's how dark he was, bro. And the whole song was about that darkness and how to beat it and how to get over it. If you got a daughter older than 15, I'm gonna rape her. Take her on the living room floor, right there in front of you. D action seriously. What do you want to do? Frustrating, isn't it? Want to kill me. But I'm going to kill you. Now watch me F a little while longer. Please, will you? Yeah. Yes, it's offensive. Yes, it's dangerous. Yes, it's dark. It's dirty. It's nasty. Absolutely. The song is called X is Coming. And X busted your front door. And he's now there. It is a song. He's actually illustrating the worst possible scenario for a father. You know what I mean?
Bro, when artists create a song, an emotional song that makes you cry, are you gonna go cancel that artist for making you cry? Are
Right.
you? He made
for
you
hurting your feelings.
He made you feel emotional. Did he? Not?
He hurt my
Did he or
feelings.
she not? Of
Yeah,
course.
he needs to go.
But once an artist makes a song that is dark and it offends you, oh no, now you cross the line.
Yeah.
Now it's too much. Now I can't handle it.
Yeah.
Now he has to be canceled.
And the thing is that people, they want to control the narrative. People want to control the outcome. That's the problem with people, is that the feminists, third wave feminists, they believe, and they're very closely connected to cancel culture, because they believe in controlling the outcome, not controlling the opportunity. He had an opportunity to write and say what he said, and you let the market decide if it's good or not, through sales, through streams, through concert tickets, through merch. Let them decide. This guy used to pack arenas and everybody was singing that because they knew that when X was coming, people know that that's a creative figment of his darkest imagination.
Bro, have you ever seen that video when he was at a concert wearing the red overalls?
That was Woodstock 99. Woodstock 99.
Did you see the crowd?
There was,
I have never seen any other artist with that much people at his concert
he
in my
absolutely
life.
tore it up, and he sang Rough Riders Anthem, the remix.
Bro,
I know. It was too much. It was too much.
unbelievable.
Another song with controversial lyrics is Where the Hood At? And of course, in light of this episode,
Are you kidding me?
where the hood at? Right?
That was what a jam. That literally put me in like the hypest mood. Like after hearing that song, I will do anything and everything, bro.
Yeah, I benched 3 plates once listening to that.
Like it just makes you feel good.
Oh, I didn't lift it, but I put 3 plates on the bar
100%.
because it's where the hood at. I completely strained my shoulder. I'm still in physio, but it's where the hood at. You have no choice.
Yeah.
It's Rough Riders.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a life.
Yeah. Oh man, what a track! Let's see what complaint.
Let's see where the feelings were hurt.
Yep, let's see it.
Last I heard, and by the way, I'm reading the lyrics, so the N word is included in it. Last I heard, y'all niggas was having sex with the same sex. I show no love, no homo thugs. Empty out, reloaded, and throw more slugs. How you gonna explain effing a man? Even if we squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. I don't bunk with chumps for those who've been in jail. That's the cat with the Kool-Aid on his lips and palms. I don't F with niggas that think... I can't even see because I laughed so hard. Hold on. I don't F with niggas that think they broads. Only know how to be one way. That's the dog.
Back in the day, there was no such thing as gay marriage. There was no such thing as LGBT. That whole genre did not exist. Mm-hmm. It was non-existent. Mm-hmm. Am I right?
Yep.
Bro, 2 years ago, 2019, you were able to walk outside as a free man to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Come 2020, you're locked in your house because of a lockdown.
Yep.
Shit changes that fast.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it, but it happened. Now, if you're seen close to somebody else, you're going to get a fucking fine. If you walk into a store without a mask, you're going to get a fine. If you have more than 5 people in your home, you're going to get a fine. Now, it's wrong to do so.
Mm-hmm.
But am I going to go back 2 years ago and be like, hey, you were in a fucking grocery store without a mask on. Let's cancel you.
Okay. I get that. I get your angle. Absolutely. I think that you're right, but I think that it doesn't even deserve that much.
It doesn't.
That much rational thought.
Because in the day, this was normal.
No, but let me put it to you this way. Even if this song came out tomorrow, bro. Even if this song came out tomorrow and it was X, a guy like X, it was Rough Riders, it was the whole brand, it was the whole family, and he had those lyrics. Again, it doesn't matter what your concerns are, and it doesn't matter what you consider. It doesn't matter. What I think doesn't matter. What Betty thinks, what Karen thinks, what Ibby thinks, it doesn't matter. Because your concerns and your feelings are not facts. You can act on them. You can act on your concerns and your feelings. You don't have to stream the music. You don't have to listen to it. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there that will. And that's the problem with cancel culture, is that they want to control the outcome. They want to control what's available. They want to control what's accessible. Now, wrong is wrong. Don't get me wrong, but it's the world of an artist. And they always hold more scrutiny on rappers than any other type of musician, because these guys usually talk about things that mainstream, America don't agree with or don't like. But if you have what's her name saying, I kissed a girl and I liked it, lip balm and something tutti fruity, and it's on the radio, #1 smash hit, 45 million streams per second, 78 platinum records now, and 64 Grammys or whatever they win. Grammys. I kissed a girl and I liked it. What do we? Okay.
Taste of her cherry.
I don't know.
Chaps.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. We live in a free society. We live in a free society where freedom of speech comes at the cost of offending somebody. If we're going to have a real conversation, you speak with the risk of offending me and vice versa. And that is how, if I'm going to say anything of value, if I'm going to say anything worth saying, I'm going to risk offending someone.
Of course.
He's putting his lyrics in. He's writing from the heart, from the soul.
Why is it okay to make you upset? Which is fine. People get upset all the time. But it's wrong to make you offended. It is wrong for me to offend you.
Well, the line is kind of blurred now between the two. Is that if you upset me, then you've offended me. And if you offend me, then you're canceled.
Not necessarily. If I upset you, that means I did something that it just upsets you.
But I'm offended that you upset me.
Why the fuck are you offended that I upset you? Shit happens.
Because you're attacking my personal.
I'm absolutely
life,
not.
My personal well-being.
No, I'm not. I upset you for something that I did. That had nothing to do with you. You're just upset because you want to be upset.
Well, regardless, I need to cancel you because of my concerns and because of how I'm considering what you've said.
Would you like a tampon?
It'd be going in today.
Are you panties in a bunch now?
Oh, it'd be going in today. It'd be going in.
Let's say they created a horror movie where a man walks into a house, ties up another man, and then rapes his 15-year-old daughter right there and then. It's a fucking movie. Let's go give him
an Oscar.
An Oscar for that. Unbelievable acting. What an actor.
Yeah.
What a scene. The director
a real masterpiece.
Did an amazing job. Oh my God. It made me feel a certain type of way. It was very uncomfortable. It's rare to make movies like this nowadays.
Yeah.
But if it's a song and you're saying the actual actions, now it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
But once again, stuff like this back in the day wasn't a big deal. It was okay. It was very popular to do so. Drugs, sex, this and that, yada yada.
Yeah. Absolutely. A few top trending tweets about the matter that we found. R.I.P. DMX, you were seriously a fantastic performer and your songs were so fun. And F all the people trying to cancel, in brackets, you when you're dead. Have effing empathy. God damn it.
Bars. Preach.
People, and this is another tweet, people are trying to cancel DMX. You guys know he died. And now more than ever, you'll never cancel a dead artist.
You will absolutely never cancel a dead artist.
Absolutely not. I refuse that. I refuse that. And actually, the irony is that you're actually going to make people blast the music even more. And support the music even more.
I was driving here for 20 minutes repeating the same song.
Yeah. I love that.
X gonna give it
to you.
Oh my God. Windows down, blasted.
Yeah. And
whoever wants to get uncomfortable, get uncomfortable. Get offended. This is my car, my music.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
Absolutely. And like even X is coming. Like I sang that. Do you know, right, that was off the top. I haven't listened to X is Coming in years. And I just literally sang the chorus to you. That's how much I loved it. And that's how much the story resonated with me, who he was as a person and as an artist and his storytelling. And I told you, his imperfections, bro. These polished little dancing new artists, like, they're not going to last. They make quick money, but they're not going to last. DMX was like just a more rugged East Coast Pac.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Pac had the Outlaws and Thug Life. DMX had the Rough Riders and Bloodline. And that's I think what resonated with me about him. Here's another tweet. I'm listening to DMX right now. These lyrics, not cute, hella misogynistic. All right. So it's pretty much every male rapper. So cancel DMX. May as well cancel all my music, LOL. And if it's not misogyny, it's something else. So what does this do? Get over yourselves.
Unbelievable. Love it.
Here's another one. DMX was horrifically homophobic, an important artist who made important music without a doubt. But perhaps when you are done with grieving it, might be a good idea to examine cancel culture and why we're picking who gets to be a saint and who gets to be a sinner. Bars.
Bro.
Bars.
Even the people aren't having it. Like...
Yeah. Another and the last tweet here. Imagine trying to cancel someone who is possibly on their deathbed. This was before he passed. That's why I can't take either group doing this so-called canceling seriously. So the problem with this is you're actually aggravating like really just normal center people like that aren't against cancel culture per se, where they're like, yeah, I kind of agree that, you know, really, really offensive or like blatantly racist or Islamophobic or misogynistic content, there should be like some regulation to it where, you know, we can have a parental advisory, maybe be a good parent and control what your child is listening to and so on and so forth. All of those people are like, yeah, fuck cancel culture. Because you guys are now actually trying to dictate what we can and can't listen to.
Which is very stupid and annoying.
Stupid and annoying.
It's stupid and annoying, bro.
Back with it.
Just let me be me. Let me listen to whatever the fuck I want to listen to. If you don't like his music, fuck off.
Straight up.
That's it. Move on with your life. Do something else. Go listen to Katy Perry or Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys think. And of course, holler at us on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube, if you guys are watching this, comment section below.
To all the people who are trying to cancel DMX, in the great words of the late, great DMX,
tell them,
y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Oh my God.
It's the Cool Cousins.
You can talk to us more than you can talk to your parents.